All right, Lisa, I got you here. Okay, Lisa, I literally got you here. It's just me and you and a few other people that are here. Okay, Tanisha, are you? Not Tanisha. Lisa, are you following me? Lisa. Lisa, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, perfect. It's just me and you. All right. Tanisha's here as well. I had said her name a moment ago. It was rather silly in the conversation of how I was introducing this. All right, you're here with me right now, audibly, right? We're here in this moment.
Boss is always here.
Hey, shut up. I'm doing the opening part. So we're here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have an opportunity to ask me 3 genuine questions that you've always wanted to ask me. But here's the caveat. It cannot be anything that you've already ever said to me or any connection to anything you've ever said, ever. They have to be genuine questions, but it can never be something that you've ever made a statement on or ever talked about in chat while watching the stream. You got it? You understand the restraints on your question?
Okay.
All right. You get 3 real questions to ask me genuinely, no holds bar, and I will genuinely answer them and never lie. So you may ask away.
Oh, gosh. You see, you put me on the spot and I have no questions right.
Bullshit. You've been watching me for how long and you've never thought about asking me something that you may have thought was inappropriate or like, maybe I'll just ask another time. It's not about on the spot. You chose to be here on audio. You're already on the spot. So you get 3 questions to genuinely ask me so you get to know me. So I know a lot about you. And I want to literally make it fair that you get to know me since we are friends. Okay. Since we don't talk offline, we talk here now. You get 3. Take your time, but you get 3 whenever you're ready.
Let's see.
Also, the timer is ticking away.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'll add another 4 hours if you want. I have plenty.
You whatever. I can't argue with the timer. I made that deal with the devil. Can't even argue with the timer.
Of course you can't.
Also, anyone who's watching this video, see that timer above me? I can't leave stream until it hits 0. And pretty much anyone who's a part of this community owns time cards and they can increase it or take away points. And there's nothing I can do. And so I'm stuck here. All right. So as you can see, that gets played. That increases. You get the idea. Hands free. All right, Lisa, on the count of 3, let's rock and roll. 1, 2, 3, go.
How old are you?
Exactly. That's a very good question. Yo, randos in the building. To answer that question, that is a wonderful question to ask me. Here's the crazy part. I stated my real age a long time ago, a while back, and I made a statement and said, I will never, ever do it again.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, but I am older than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not good with asking questions.
No, you better fucking get busy. Let's go, woman. You got this. Come on.
I'm not good with asking questions.
Yes, you do. You do it all the time. Stop the bullshit. What else do you want to know? You wanted to know my age, and I gave you an answer. Something you want to know about me that I ask you questions all the time. Hold on real quick. Rando, give me just a moment. I have someone here audibly trying to ask me some questions. I'll be with you in just a moment. So welcome back. I see you changed your name. No, Lisa, no dick for you. Let's go. You've got 2 more. And the next time we play this game with anyone else, I'll say age cannot be asked because then that would waste it. So I'm going to give you an extra question just because you didn't. So you get to ask me 3 questions because I'm going to take that one away. So hit me. Ready? You ready? It could be anything. Go.
Okay.
Come on, baby girl.
Let's see. I don't know.
This can't be that fucking hard, Lisa. You can ask any question.
I'm not. I don't know. I just.
You don't want to get to know me? You rather just come here and fart on me and just come in here to listen to everyone else treat me like shit, and you don't want to genuinely get to know me.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
Thank you.
I can't do this.
Thank you for the 25 minutes at it.
Oh, I can add more because I've got plenty.
Can you, Lisa, focus? Come on, you're wasting tape. Let's go.
Lisa doesn't focus well.
Lisa, you have no choice. You cannot reach for your crochets like you want to, and you can't giggle. Give me goddamn 3 fucking questions.
Okay.
It's that simple, baby. Let's go.
So,
ask anything you want, anything in the world. Come on.
Okay.
And because you're doing this, I'm writing your name on the list. Okay.
Okay.
For participation. All right, let's go.
I'm not good with this.
Start with something simple and stupid.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
See, stop laughing. That's a good question. My favorite color in reality are, well, I like gray. I love gray of any spectrum of gray, charcoal, regular gray, light gray. But if I had to, I grew up on blue, and it was always dark blue, navy blue, and sometimes powder blue.
Okay.
Now, but as of now, as an older man, I actually like all colors, so I'm going to go with clear.
That is not a color.
Bullshit. Well, if that's the case, then hold on. If that's the case, white and black is not a color and clear is. I like all colors. So I'd rather say clear. So I'll rock like a pink shirt. I'll rock all colors. I like all of them. But back in the day, I like gray. I like darker neutral colors. So my favorite color is gray. But since I'm an older man, my favorite color is clear, which means I'm neutral. Okay. Does that make sense now?
I guess.
No. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
I mean, really, think about what I said. I used to like gray, but I like more of a neutral stance. So I'm going with the color clear, which means I like all colors because it looks good on my skin.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. All right. What's your next 2 questions?
Let's see. So why did you pick a chameleon?
That's a very good reason. It is on my about page.
Well, I want to hear it because I don't feel like going and reading it.
Okay, fair enough. I will go there and read it for you.
Oh, okay.
No, the creature was formed after OBS Beers went away. I needed a new mascot. And what's good at changing and adapting? An actual chameleon. All species of chameleons are really good at adapting and conforming and camouflaging and maneuvering through life. There are so many different beautiful chameleons, and they are able to blend in and work, but at the same time, they're actually pretty vicious predators, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a very adaptable creature that works with what happened to me in November. So there you go.
Okay. Okay.
See? There you go. One more.
I don't know.
You're being ridiculous right now.
I'm terrible about this. You know.
No, how are you terrible about asking questions to know someone? It could be any type of question. Are you fucking kidding?
It's because it's been such a long time since I'm like, oh yeah, so
Am I not human and you don't want to ask a human question? Questions when you want to get to know someone are like interest, like activities, like likes, dislikes, don't likes. It's pretty simple. Watch, I'll show you. Are you ready?
Mhm.
I'm going to ask you 4 questions right now, and you get to answer them in any order you like. Are you ready?
Okay.
What are your do's, your don'ts, your likes, your dislikes? Go.
Do's and don'ts.
Likes and dislikes. Yep.
Okay.
And I'll show you how this works. Ready? Go.
So do's.
Uh-huh.
I do like to crochet.
Nice. You know what I like to do? I like to play pool and do ill shit in public.
I've learned how to play a little bit of pool.
Okay, fair enough. Beer pong.
I'm not that great at it.
Doesn't matter. You still like to do it. That is awesome. Crocheting sounds amazing. What's your favorite technique in crocheting?
I like to make stuffed animals.
No, I meant like your crocheting technique. Like what type of tight patterns? Like I know there's like different loop counts and different types of patterns. Like you get what I'm saying? Like when you're tying it together, what's your favorite style of like making when you put it together?
Oh, like the half double crochet would probably be my favorite.
And why is that?
Because it's not like a big stitch or a small stitch. It's kind of in the middle.
Okay. And what are some of the really cool things you've made with that technique? Like what have you been proud of?
So I made let me think. Hold on, because there was a few things that I've probably made with it.
Well, no. Off the top of your head, what was like? Give me two. Give me 2 things that you were really proud of.
A baby blanket, and
okay. What color was that baby blanket?
It was pink, gray, and white.
Okay, because I do know that you do love pink and sparkly things. So was this like the pink shade on this baby blanket? Was it the shade that you normally go to, like your favorite?
No.
Okay, this was a little different type of pink?
Yeah, it was more of a softer pink, I guess.
Okay, so the pink you like are like more vibrant and more like richer?
Yeah, like a hot pink.
Okay, so you need it vibrant and more like darker tones, right?
Kind of, sort of.
Okay, but that baby so like a pastel pink isn't your thing?
No, I like all colors of pink, but if I had to choose, it would have to be like a bright pink, like
okay,
a hot pink.
Like a hot pink, neon, more fluorescent. Yeah. It needs to be like a popping pink.
Yeah, like
so we'll just
be able to see it from like a mile away.
Okay, so we're gonna take out pastels, so the pastel shade isn't your go-to, but you're okay with it, but that's not you. All right, what was the other item that you made?
So there was I made a dinosaur.
Okay.
For somebody with that same stitch.
Okay, with the same stitch. What color was the dinosaur?
It was blue and orange.
Okay, was that something you like what did the person that received it, were they extremely happy with it?
Yes.
All right, let's move on to the other question that I had thrown in there. Which one are we moving on to next?
Don't.
Yeah, what is it that you don't do? Like, what is it that makes Lisa go, no?
When you disagree with me.
So disagreeing with you is like an issue.
Yeah.
So you want to be right 100% of the time?
No. But I like to be acknowledged when I know I am right.
Okay, but if you are wrong, is it the way that they're telling you you're wrong without giving you context? Like, you're wrong. Or are you comfortable with someone saying, okay, I see that point, like better communication, and then still letting you know the way that you are doing it is not the proper way, or how you're viewing it is a little skewed. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. All right. So you don't want to be wrong regardless. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, no. If that's you, that's you. That's your don't. I do not like to be wrong regardless. But you acknowledge sometimes you can be wrong, right?
Yeah, I do.
And is that okay if they're able to help you understand if you were wrong?
Yeah.
Okay,
If they can
perfect.
really give me a good valid reason why.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, what's the next topic of the questionnaire for you?
Let's see, do's,
Mhm.
don'ts, likes.
Yeah, let's hear your likes. What are some of your likes? Give me two things that you like that's not crocheting. We have to move outside of crocheting.
Two
Because,
things that are not crocheting.
yeah.
So I like to um I like to go to craft stores.
Okay. Do you go to craft stores because you like to be crafty outside of yarning? Or do you only go to craft stores because it's only for yarn?
No, it all depends on what I'm going for because I can be pretty crafty.
Okay. So you
I
like to,
always get asked. I always my sisters, my cousin,
okay.
they always come to me like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do that?" My niece came to me the other day and she's like, "Yeah, can you make me a shirt for 100 days of school?"
Mm.
And I was like, "Okay, well, what do you want the shirt to look like?" She gave me a picture and I just kind of went off of that picture and I was able to make.
And this shirt wasn't made out of yarn. It was like a t-shirt. You put the graphics on it.
No,
You
it was a t-shirt. It was a t-shirt and she likes Skittles, so we
like
we used
tie-dye.
Skittles. No, we used rhinestones and stuff like that on the shirt.
Oh, okay. All right, so we do a little no, arts and crafts are wonderful. All right, so arts and crafts is outstanding outside of crocheting. What's the other thing that you like to do that's not arts and crafts, not yarn?
Well, I like to take my dogs out on walks.
So you like outdoors with your pets.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like to get them out there doing it, having fun. You like to see them happy, get a little bit of fresh air, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of like, would we throw in a little bit of hiking? Are you into hiking at all?
I used to be before I messed up my feet, I used to like to take long walks.
Okay, so right now it's a little short right now.
Right now it's just like now right now it's like at a stopping point. Like they don't even want me to do much of anything. Like I have to go back into this stupid boot and it's very overwhelming. So it's like, okay, Lisa, you just gotta like run with it and keep going and don't pay attention and just put it on every
Okay.
day.
All right, now we're going to move on to the last one. I think that's dislikes, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here's the thing. You can't say anything about your foot.
Okay.
You can't throw that in. I need to know, like, what are some of your normal dislikes? Give me two. Like, what's something that you just dislike that's always been? And I need two.
Just like that's always been.
And you are allowed to be honest here. No judgment.
I know.
All right. Just wanted to throw that out there. No one, I don't judge people for anything.
I dislike I dislike extremely drunk people.
All right. Extreme. No. Absolutely. Belligerent be like belligerent behavior. Okay.
Yeah, like it's just very overwhelming. And I'll be very honest, my boyfriend a few times I was like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming. Yeah.
Pick yourself up off the floor. You do whatever you gotta do, but don't even think of coming into my room. Like I really, really just like
Yeah, super drunk. Yeah.
like don't get me wrong. I mean I do drink, not all the time, but it's, every once in a while and stuff, and I do get drunk, but I am not the type of drunk that's like an asshole type of drunk.
Right. So you're saying you don't want people to be belligerent with bad behavior. I've hung out with some belligerent people and they're just fucking hilarious. They are hilarious. I've seen few people and it's just great times. You just got to watch out for them. Okay. And what's your other dislike?
I don't know. I guess I could say I dislike being woken up in the mornings.
Okay, so you're not a morning person. You dislike mornings because you're not a morning person, correct?
No, I'm not a morning person.
Because you're usually up at night, and then by the time you lay down, everyone's up and about.
Yeah, and I make sure and they know not to wake me up until I get up.
Okay, fair enough.
It's an emergency, unless it's an emergency. Like
Those
in the morning,
right.
my sister had she had a car accident. It wasn't a bad car accident. She just bumped into another car or whatever. And it was like 7:30 in the morning. And she calls me and she's like, I need you to come over. And I'm like, what are you calling me for? She's like, I had an accident. So yes, I had to get up and I went over there just to make sure she was okay. But she knew that I was asleep and she knows I don't like to be woken up.
Unless it's an emergency.
Right.
All right. I appreciate that.
Person.
Okay. Well, you know what's cool about what just happened? You know what's cool what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
I literally asked you a bunch of fucking questions.
It's just hard for me to ask questions.
You didn't see, I didn't have a problem. I asked 4 main questions and then branched off from those to make sure we had a great conversation. No dick for you. You still have one question. Nope.
Because you do this all the time.
When was the last time you seen me give someone a questionnaire? Go ahead. As long as you've known me, when was the last time you seen me give someone a questionnaire?
To talk to people, like to be.
Who am I talking to, Lisa? When I'm on stream and I'm like, Lisa, how was your day? How long does it take for you to talk to me? I ain't talking to nobody.
Sometimes it's delayed. I swear sometimes it's delayed. And it's probably on my end because the internet in the very back of my house.
All I'm hearing is go fuck yourself, Key. Eat a bag of dicks because they're delicious. And I'm like, oh, I'm vegan. You're like, well, these are fucking vegetable based. All right. So Lisa, come on. Okay. You get one more question. Lisa, you get one more question.
Okay. Okay.
You shut up, Tanisha. Tanisha's being a jerk. You get one more, mama. There's a reason why we're even doing this, Tanisha. So respect the process. All right, go ahead, Lisa.
So, okay. So let me ask you this: what made you become a streamer? Like, for honestly, I was like, okay, maybe I could become a streamer as far as like doing stuff that like crafts and crochet and stuff like that. I tried on TikTok and I failed like terribly. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it like this. I can't. Like, people are probably gonna look. It's because you know what? And I'll be very honest. I have a lot of issues with the way I look and shit. Okay. I know you said something stuff to me, but it's just me, like physically.
Wait, I said something. Hold on, back up. I said something to you?
No. You said, don't worry about what you look like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, for a couple of things. Look, let's call it for what it is. You are who you are. You're the shape of what you are. But that doesn't take away of your talent or your personality or anything about you that makes you one of us. You have a great smile. You have a pretty face. You're good no matter what. So that's why I'm like, get on fucking camera. I don't like no one's allowed to be here to shame anyone on any shapes, sizes, creed, orientation, because I will literally get rid of them. No questions asked. It's not because it's hard to get people to get on camera. You know how hard it is? Okay. You know how hard it is.
That's why.
But you also have to have thick skin if you're going to go on streaming, right? I get called nigger all the time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. I get called fat. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm here. TikTok's a wild animal, but you have talent. You crochet. And there are literally tons of people that I know as a part of your group that crochet. And they are not small people either. There's a guy that I saw with you guys, real big boy, who crochets. Liz crochets. I've seen different types of people. Matter of fact, I saw a person with Down syndrome crocheting. And they get on. Now you can imagine motherfuckers going in on that because the internet's horrible. But okay, so for me, so originally, hey, what's up, Edgar? Originally, I started doing this as just a couple of recordings with a neighbor. Then we started incorporating other people and recording and more recordings. We were doing, like, I was able to produce, I don't know, 7 videos damn near a week off of just meeting once a week. We would record X amount of beers every week. Somebody came over. Someone had came over and they were filming live on Periscope right at the beginning of its conception. And he was like, say hello to everybody. And we were all waving and stuff. And the guy was like, you guys should live stream. And we looked at each other and I said, I'll think about it. We just wanted to just put up YouTube videos. That's all we wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so one day I was bored and I decided to check out the app probably a couple of weeks later. So I go on the app of Periscope and I go live. And this garage that you see never looked like this. It actually just looked like a 2-car, like an actual garage. You know what a regular garage looks like. There's nothing on the floor, nothing on the walls. It's a regular garage where you park your cars. But it's the only room that I could sit in if I was doing stuff or had company. So I turned the garage into like a man cave day room. You know, you go in here to watch movies while everybody's in, you know, it's like, this was my space. That's what we ended up turning this room into, was if I had company over, space. You know, if I wanted to throw a party, space. It didn't bother the house. You know what I mean? So if I had parties, we'd all be in the garage and just open up the garage if you have to go outside. And if you have to go in the house, just be quiet. So I went live on Periscope, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's where it gets fun. For 1 week, no one saw me. From my cell phone, 1 week. And I sat there for hours just practicing because I realized people were looking at the replays and determining if that was someone they wanted to watch. So I got in the habit of just talking about myself, talking about the room. And that was it, because replays were way more important than catching the live show. And then after 7 days, someone showed up. Then someone showed up. Then Auntie Janice showed up and she was one of the first 10 people. After Auntie Janice, then came Blame, Tanisha, Ricky, Edgar. Majority of the people that usually watch the stream are all from Periscope. And they've been rolling with me ever since. And then it blew up, ups and downs, and you just learn to roll with it. And so getting on camera turned out to be way more important than any hopes and dreams I wanted it to turn out to. Because what happened was, majority of people who watched the show were people who needed someone to hang out with. Like you said earlier, prior, you don't really hang out with people, correct?
No.
So now I'm your fucking friend. Now do you see where it comes from when I said, if someone wanted me live, even if I said I didn't want to be on, what would I do?
Get on.
Correct. So a lot of people need the channel for no apparent reason other than the company. So it became more than what it was. Oh, Edgar, this is Pink Froggy Crochet. She's in here. If you want to come on in and be in the voice, join in. We're just having a conversation of her asking me 3 real questions to get to know me. Yeah. So I'll give you 1 bonus question now that you understand. Yeah. You get a bonus question.
Okay.
And it could be anything. Anything in the world. Any question. It could be adult rated. It could be anything. It could literally be anything. It does, like, no holds bar on if I'm giving you permission to ask me any question.
Boner questions?
No. If they want to come in here, they can come in here and ask those questions.
Sorry,
No. I know you're reading it. If Tanisha wanted to ask that real question, she can come in here.
Oh no, I think it was Edgar that was asking.
No, 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 no,
I think
no,
it was
no,
Edgar.
no.
He didn't
Tanisha
say
said, "Can I ask a boner question?" And
okay.
then, yeah, see, you're not paying attention.
I
Yeah,
guess I
see, it's
didn't.
problematic. Now, no dick for you. I only got 29 minutes left, so you get one bonus one, and then we can get back to the stream.
I don't know.
I'm not going to let you go until you do it, so stop the bullshit.
That's terrible.
It's not terrible. You can ask me any. I'm not going to repeat myself. Handle the business. Let's go, Lisa.
Lisa's not good at asking questions. I've already told you this.
You get to ask me anything.
Oh my God.
You don't want to get to know me? Okay, fine. I'm hanging up. All right, I'm out of here. No, I'm out of here. No. You get. Come on. You're not going to do this to me.
What am I doing?
I said, get to know me. And you're like, well, I don't want to get to know you because go fuck yourself.
I did not say that. I didn't say that. I'm really.
I guess you don't want to get to know me. I'm out of here.
No. Okay.
What?
You've lived in Las Vegas all your life?
Yes. Born and raised here.
But you were in the military, so did you stay in Vegas?
No.
Did you go like
I was stationed at Fort Bliss.
Okay.
Yep. I was there for quite some time.
Okay. So
oh, you have an extra bonus question?
I get this asked this question a lot. I don't know if it's just because I'm a girl or because of the way I look. I'm not sure.
Okay, what is your question?
But what made you join the military?
I joined the service because my mom was in the Army and my grandfather was in the Air Force, and family has been in the military. But I joined it not because it was a family thing. I joined it because I wanted something better.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted the benefits. I knew when I went in, I had no anything. You know what I mean? I didn't have problems. I just knew when I went in, it was going to be better for me. And that was the truth. Okay. Yeah, I joined. Also, I'm pretty good at bodily harm, if you will.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I joined and I was asked to join actually, and I have a certain knack for particular tasks that the military need done. Let's just go with that. So I joined, did my thing. Now I'm here. Yes. Why did you join?
To be very honest, I grew up in a small town, and everybody knew everybody in this little town. Like, it wasn't even a question. Like, the grandma knew the other grandma that lived 2 doors down.
Right.
Everybody knew who everybody was.
They're scissoring.
Probably, I don't know. So I grew up with 2 younger sisters, and my mom was always behind me and always like, make sure you don't have any kids before you get out of high school, this and this. And she never really let me go out and venture out, like have friends.
But she knew you was a fast ass.
Well, no. It was because I was always very outspoken when I was younger. So people always knew who I was. Like, I was always very loud and very outspoken.
Okay. You were a problem child, I see.
No. I was never
just fucking with you.
I had never been in trouble with, look, up till this day, I have never been in trouble with the law. Like, never. I think I've had 1 speeding ticket my whole life.
Okay, like, fair enough.
So I've always been not a good person, not a good kid or anything like that, but I was just very, there.
You just didn't get in trouble like people thought you were going to get in trouble. Yeah. Okay. So mom's yelling at you, grandmas are scissoring next door. What's happening?
Yeah. And then so I told my mom, you know what? I'm going to do something different. I'm not going to go to traditional college. Like, that is not me. I want to do something different, but I don't want to stay here. So a few of my friends were in ROTC and they're like, hey, you want to do ROTC? And I was like, nah, that's really not me, but I liked what they were doing. I liked where they were coming from and the discipline that they were getting, I guess.
I was in ROTC in high school.
Yeah, see, but I wasn't, but I kind of, saw a lot of people that were, and I was like, okay, I kind of like what's going on here, but I never joined.
Okay.
So, once I turned 17, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be something totally different. Like, I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to go to the military.
Okay.
My mom gave me the biggest spiel of like, no, what do you think you're doing? You're a girl. You're my oldest daughter. You shouldn't be doing this. And I was like, okay, well, that's what you think. But the day I turn 18, I'll sign my own papers.
Right.
And it really, really, like, really, really made her heated.
Yeah, you did that on purpose. You didn't do it for you. You did it to spite your mom. That's what that sounds like. Oh, mom. Oh, you don't think I can? 18, I'm out, bruh, in the army.
So I told my dad, and I talked to my dad, and my dad lived 7 hours away. And I was like, hey, Dad, I was like, look, I really, really want to go into the military. And my dad said to me, he's like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? That's what I want to do. Like, I want to I want to go and see different places. I want to do different things. I want to do stuff that I'll probably never do another day in my life.
Right.
Do something different, as opposed to just going to traditional college because everybody
right.
goes to college.
Yeah, that sex sucks. Yeah, military sex is better.
And I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to live down here in the South and end up having like, not to say it's wrong, but end up having like 5 or 6 kids by the time I'm 30. Like, that was not my intention. That was not my plan. I had my son, I was 23 my son. I mean, I was older, so it was like, I didn't want to be the people that lived. So I had the chance to go to the military, and I passed my ASVAB, and I did everything that needed to be done.
Hold on, Lisa. Hold on. I bet you Tanisha isn't going to say one fucking word to fucking Edgar. She literally jumped in and said, I'm going to mute you so I can hear Lisa. Fucking Edgar throws a nasty fart. You know that long one where the guy's like, oh, taking care of business? And she isn't going to say one fucking word to him. Shit's loud. The shit's loud and you can't hear what you're saying. You see the shit I go through, Lisa? You see the shit I fucking go through? Continue your story now. I turned off the channel parts, the channel points.
So I did. My dad signed my papers and I needed my mom to sign my papers and she was very, very reluctant. And I said, okay, that's fine. But the day I turn 18, I'm going to go. And she got really mad. And in the end, she did sign the papers. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But she was very, very reluctant about me leaving because she knew that the day I left would be the day that my sisters would leave too. So when I left to the military, come to find out, my mom ends up handing my sisters over to my dad.
Right.
And so it kind of made me feel bad while I was in there that my sisters were, shipped off to my dad because I was no longer there. But that was another reason that I left because I was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. Like, it's not for me. So when I went into the military, I made sure that they didn't station me anywhere in Texas. Like, I was like, send me anywhere else but Texas. Like, I'll go to any other state.
Right.
I'll go to the other side of the world, the country, whatever. Just, I don't want to be in Texas. So when they sent me to Missouri, I was like, this is bullshit.
Really?
Go back to Texas. I think it was just because I was not. The snow was really what got me. Like, their snow is like nasty snow. Like, it's like that smushy, good. Like,
really
snow. It was not
really. You asked to go anywhere but Texas, and then they give it to you, and then you want to fucking complain.
I didn't complain.
This bullshit. You're complaining now.
I thought about it in my head, like, why did I choose a state that was cold? Like, why couldn't I have gone like to California or to,
You said what you said. Send me anywhere but Texas. You got what you wanted, and that wasn't good enough. See that bullshit? This is why
have gone to Vegas. You see, that's what Edgar says.
you can't go to Vegas unless you're in the Air Force. There is no Army base here. It's Fort Nellis. It's Nellis Air Force Base. It's Air Force.
Well,
yeah, well, nothing.
That's the whole reason I went into the military, because I just didn't want to be where I was from. Like, it was not.
Okay. And then you ended up moving back.
No. Oh, no. I have lived up here.
You still live in Texas, though.
I live in Texas, but I don't live in the town that I lived in when
What is the name of your town?
When I was younger, it was Mercedes, like the Mercedes Benz that you.
Right, well, no shit. I know what a fucking Mercedes is, woman.
Well, you know what? People ask me stupid. I got a stupid question asked one time. They're like, "Oh, so you live in Mercedes? Is that where they make the parts for Mercedes Benz?" And I looked at them so stupid, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Well, hold on. Let's think about it. If people are, wait, when did that? So where were you when someone asked that question? Where were you?
I was in Missouri.
So there you go. Yeah, so you were in Missouri. So a lot of people in Missouri, it's a podunk state. If you haven't been traveling, you're not going to know. So when you hear the word Mercedes, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to ask that question. Doesn't mean they're stupid. They just didn't know. There's tons of places named after stuff. And if I found out, oh, it's a town called Mercedes. Now I'm going to joke and say, is that where the cars are from? And then see what you say. I'm like, yeah, I'm just teasing. You get what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, you fucking, what the fuck, Lisa? All right, Lisa, you want to ask one more question before it's time to go? You get it? You don't. All right, well, I want you to say goodbye to everyone. And before you leave, make a statement why anyone should watch me on Twitch.
Why anybody should watch you on Twitch?
Yeah.
Because you're such a crybaby and it's so fun to.
Let's just end that right there. She can just fucking go fuck herself. What the fuck? I'm a crybaby.